afternoon. Welcome back to our garden. Today we're going to mulch this area with leaves. Now this morning I went in the garage and I sorted out the light leaf bags from the heavier leaf bags because we've got plenty of leaves. Jill did a great job finding all these free bags of leaves. So I've got all the supplies ready. I just need my gloves. Oh wait, where are my gloves? Oh, I think they're in the house. And I've already set up the leaves. We're all ready. I was just inside warming up. It is cold and windy. I've already fed the birds and the squirrels this morning. Now we're going to work in this area. Now you see the fall veggies over there? We're going to start right there with some of the leaves. I've already set up hoops to protect these veggies from the cold. These areas that don't have any plants, we're still going to cover with netting to help keep the leaves in place. We're not going to cover the middle hoops, but they're in place for spring. And I have a variety of greens here. Kale, bok choy, I think that's kohlrabi, cauliflower, broccoli, cabbages. But they're really small. We have other areas that are bigger, but this area doesn't get much fall sun. They're still small, but they're still doing good. Now, why am I mulching with leaves? It's because it feeds the soil. It's going to break down and become rich organic matter. So typically in the fall every year, I lay down cardboard. And then I leave the old plants, roots, weeds, the old mulch. I just leave that underneath the cardboard. And because I put a thick layer of mulch on top, leaves or hay, straw, wood chips, any mulch. Put it on thick. Because this is a no-dig garden. We don't till. And because your soil is alive, it'll work during the winter and the spring and the summer, and it's going to make rich, healthy soil for your fruits and vegetables. Now you can do it any time of the year, but I prefer to do it in the fall so it has 6 months before the spring growing. Now the bags are blowing away, so let's put them in the garage and I can show you the rest of the garden that I've already finished. It looks much better. So these plants are bigger because it gets a lot more sun in this area. Over there where we're working, it's shade most of the day. So it makes a difference where you plant. I think these might be asters. One time I found 3 living geraniums. You never know what you're going to find in those bags. We're going to go ahead and cover this tunnel with netting so the leaves don't blow into the neighbor's yard. Now, I've been sheet mulching with cardboard and some type of mulch for 11 years now in this garden. So I do have a lot of experience with this. Many years I use leaves. Not always, but many years. That's my preference. I've learned when you're looking for free bags of leaves, open them up and look inside and make sure it's just leaves and feel the weight. You want them to be light. The really heavy bags are either filled with vines and branches or leaves that have gotten compacted from the rain. So look for those lighter bags of leaves. See the fleece under there? It's ready for tomorrow night. I'm going to put the fleece over it too to keep it warmer because it's supposed to get down to 21 degrees. All of these fall vegetables have been doing fine. It's been in the mid to upper 20s, and they like that cooler weather, but 21, 20 and below, we're getting kind of close. I need to protect them. The netting's there because originally it protected them from the bugs and the digging squirrels. Bugs aren't around anymore, but the squirrels are still here. It also is going to help hold in the leaves, but tomorrow night the whole garden is going to get covered with fleece. And when it gets above freezing, I'll open it up during the day. And after that, it's not going to get that cold for a while. There's the fleece ready to go. Now you're going to find sticks in the bags, but just put them in the compost. They'll eventually break down. Let's go ahead and put the netting on to keep these leaves in place. Let's go close up the green stalk. Now tomorrow when it gets above freezing, I'll open the fleece again. Because that'll help cut down on plant diseases. Down at the end, I can smell the oregano. I have one more area left to mulch, and that's behind the berries, right along there. We're going to lay down cardboard, but we're going to also put it along the fence because I don't want these leaves falling into the neighbor's yard because it'll kill their grass. But we're not going to do that today. And what about all these bags? These are the heavy bags of the heavy leaves, and I plan to make my own potting mix with these. I'll make a video about it. And all of these bags I'm going to use behind the berries. And some of the leaves are going to settle. Like this morning, I noticed the area, the garlic that we'd already mulched, the little green shoots were sticking up. It had settled, so I put more leaves on it. So we're going to use these bags behind the berries or any areas that might need more leaves. Now the mountain of leaves is gone. Thank you, Dale. Thank you so much. But I have a new mountain. Look. I have a few to fold. Now remember, close the door. You don't want the skunk sleeping inside. It looks good. Now the worms and the organisms are going to get to work breaking everything down and making new rich soil. I've told you before, my garden is a foot taller than my neighbor's. 11 years of building soil, and we have so many worms. Thank you for visiting our garden. See you later. Bye-bye.